What's up, guys? We're back. It's 2022, Happy New Year, and we're here for the first installment of my new segment called The Breakdown, where I'm gonna do a quick 1-minute dive into different real estate topics that my clients are constantly asking about. To start, I'm gonna show you how I, a real estate agent, look at online listings. All right, so for this example, we're taking a look at 1555 West School, Unit 2B, which just so happens to be our team's listing, courtesy of Lauren Lampert, shout out to her. And here in Chicago, the first picture is always gonna be of the building or of the house, the exterior. So the first thing that I'm gonna look for is curb appeal. So is this a cute house or do you hate the look of it? That's gonna be a big determining factor. And the next thing is gonna be, what is it made out of? If the photo is straight on, you might not be able to see this, but if you get a side view, a lot of times you can see what the actual building is made out of. So is it an all brick building? Is it made out of siding? Or is it split face block? For example, here we can see that this is a bigger building and it looks to be of all brick construction. This is a huge plus. So the next move that I make is I go backwards. And the reason that I start from the back in terms of photos is that most of my clients are looking for some sort of outdoor space or parking. And usually those photos tend to be at the end, and I like to start with those first. So we go backwards here. The first thing you see is a floor plan. This is hugely helpful in getting a sense of the layout of the unit. And we can also see room sizes to see if they can accommodate a queen or king size bed. As you can see here, there's a garage space. There's also some outdoor space pictured, so it looks like there's a balcony. And then now we get into the unit itself. The first picture here, you can see there's side-by-side washer dryer, that's great. You can see the finishes in the bathroom. You get a really good feel for the size of the bedrooms. You can see there's a dual vanity, which is really nice. You can see that this room in particular is large enough to fit at least a king-size bed based on the furniture that they have in it. Next, you get a good idea of the layout of the kitchen and living space, AKA, is it open concept or is it closed off? You can see their stainless steel appliances. You can see they have a fireplace with their TV mounted. That's always nice. And you get another view of the outdoor space. And there you have it, that's the photos. So once we realize that this unit has passed the photo test, we move on to the rest of the listing. I check quickly to see the price to make sure that it's within your budget and the square footage to make sure that it's big enough for what you need. Then I move along and I check out the HOA fees and taxes. The reason that these are so important is because it's gonna make up a big portion of your monthly payment. I see here that these HOAs are $201 and the taxes are $84.19 for the year. Both of these are pretty reasonable and standard for what's being offered. So then I move right on. Next, I'm gonna look at how long it's been on the market to know what kind of activity we can expect. The next thing I'm looking for is the year built, because that's gonna give us a good idea of the type of construction that was used and also probably the finishes, unless there's been some kind of renovation in the property. And finally, I'm gonna double check on the parking and make sure that there is a parking space available and that it is included in the price. Sometimes listing agents will list the parking separately and note it in the description. So it's really important that we understand that situation before moving forward. So those are some tips and tricks that I use when searching for properties. A huge portion of your search is gonna be done online, so it's important to know how to look through properties efficiently and find one that meets all of your needs.